Hi, I'm Nick.
I'm Jean-Luc.
And we are the WWE Gays.
And welcome to our WWE hats.
Yeah, so we're starting a new series of just these. Everybody always asks us, how did you do this? What spices you use? What storage containers you get? Where do you buy them? What do you do with this?
So instead of just telling you about it, we thought we'd show you some stuff.
So this will be an ongoing series. We actually have ideas for about 6 or 7 episodes already for this series. And all of them will be just quick tips about things that we've done on our journeys.
And hopefully they'll be able to help you out in maybe organizing your kitchen or things that we do with our food. Yeah. And so here we go. This is all about
kitchen storage.
Kitchen storage. We are big about organization.
Yeah, we a lot of people ask us, how do you guys do so much? We are very keen on getting things in order so that we can do the most we can in the least amount of time possible.
Everything has its place.
Yeah.
And so that's really important for us as well, so that way when we are in the kitchen, we can find things easily and we know exactly where to find it.
Exactly.
And moving from the house to the condo made a huge difference for us because we've expanded our kitchen space.
Yeah, and also reduced our storage space. So it's kind of like twofold. We got more room in the kitchen, but less room in terms of downstairs
basement storage. Exactly.
So we have to relearn how to jig stuff. So today we're actually going to show you how we organize our kitchen as well as different things we use in our kitchen to help us maximize storage space. So Jean-Luc is going to take over now. I'll be behind the camera.
Nick will be, well, actually, I don't think neither of us will be in the camera because you're going to be looking in some shelves. So we're going to start off by opening our top drawers. Yes, we're going to be opening our drawers for you today, everybody. And these are how we organize our drawers. We were very lucky to have two big drawers, and we found these white organizers. I'm going to lift one up here so you can see it, at IKEA. So go into any store and find organizers that work for you. We have a lot of utensils that we'll be talking about in other episodes, but this is what we wanted to show you. There's 2 organizers per drawer here, and they don't fit side by side, so there's even space in between where you can actually store other things. So you're maximizing all your space.
And what it's done for us too is that whenever we're making any food or any recipes, when we're looking for measuring cups or anything, we already know where everything is right away. And at our whole house, we used to have so much problems finding.
We had 4 drawers.
And they were deep. We couldn't find anything.
And we tried to use organizers, but it depends. You have to figure out what organizers work for you.
Yeah. So the next thing we want to show you guys is our second set of drawers.
Our second drawers! Yay!
First of all, we're very happy that our condo has drawers.
Yes. This makes things so much easier to put things away, and it's easier to find things. You never have to actually dig things out of your cabinets.
We have a lot of containers, as you can see here. Most of the containers we bought, there's 2 sets. There's a set that are for these ones right here. This set here we use a lot for storage of our stuff for lunches.
And we got those at the Solution Store.
Yeah, Solution Store. And they came in a big bin, so I'll show you what bin it came in. It came in this bin right here.
Our popcorn bin.
Yeah, our popcorn bin right here. It came in this bin.
Yeah.
So, and these are the lids for those containers.
And then these we got at the dollar store at Dollarama. They're Betty Crocker.
We got those for like produce.
And a lot of these lock and lock. They are from Walmart. Yeah. They are from Walmart. And we still have our Ziploc, and then of course our Epicure bowls that we absolutely adore.
So you can never have 2 little containers, but what we like is having them organized.
And if you notice, there's a pattern in our containers. They're all square. So keep that in mind. That's a hint for something maybe we'll talk about a little bit later. That works for us. Yeah. So the next drawer we're going to open, you've already seen. Look at this. We even have bins inside of our drawers in order to keep things organized. So these are our snacks, our gummies. These are our more granola bar type snacks as well. This is the lids to all the containers in here. We even store our potatoes there. Isn't that funny? And then we also have our sugar-free syrups also in a container, so nothing moves around in these drawers.
As you guys can see, we love bins.
We love bins, containers. This is how we organize our pots and pans. We found ourselves this lovely pot
lid
holder, and it's just a metal contraption that you can slide your lids in, and it just gets them out of the way.
And it's a space saver for us a lot. Like we tend to have that a lot because there's also the microwave right there.
Yes, and we what's really cool is that our microwave has 2 plugs behind it, and as you can see, our microwave is tiny compared to the hole that it's in. But we didn't want to lose that plug, so we actually found an extension cord. So when we bring out any of our kitchen gadgets, we are now having a full plug system that we can plug things in. Of course, we're always being careful that we're not surcharging it or overcharging it as well. Another cool thing about our microwave, how many people use their microwave every single day all the time? We don't.
Well, we do at least once a day, but it's still for popcorn.
For popcorn. Yeah. That's basically what we use our microwave for. We don't even warm things up. But a microwave is not only just for microwave anymore. It's Our bread box.
Yes, and
we've been using this.
What's great, guys, is that it's sealed, right? So because it's sealed, it helps keep your bread longer.
It does.
It's because it's basically like another fridge, except it's not without any refrigeration.
Right.
So it keeps it like our bread lasts forever. Right?
We're never worried about our bread in the bread box, and what's kind of funny is Nick's mom does that too now. She always wondered, why do you put your bread in the microwave? I'm like, because you're not always using the microwave, and it's extra storage.
Exactly.
So another drawer I want to show you is this drawer here. This is where we keep all of our washcloth, our dishcloths, and our gloves to get into the oven.
And again, bins. You guys,
bins.
We are big bins people.
It keeps things in its space.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. It doesn't seem cluttered that way when you have bins.
Yeah. So we have actually over here a Keurig.
This is my coffee machine. I don't have coffee very often, but I've been drinking a lot of coffee at home. So one of the things that I thought was really cool that we found was this cute little Keurig K-cup holder where you put all your K-cups underneath your Keurig. So again, maximizing more space and easy access. You don't have it in a cupboard. You don't have it right beside your actual machine, which is fantastic. I thought that was a great little idea.
So over here we have our drawers. So we make
cupboards,
sure that
not drawers.
Oh yeah, cupboards. Sorry. We make sure that all our dishes and our bowls are very well organized. All our plates are here by the dishwasher, which is down here.
Just down
so
here.
we try to make sure it's all close to each other. We also always have our Brita.
And our Brita is always on our counter.
Yes.
We never put the Brita in the fridge.
It takes too much space.
It takes too much space. And on top of that, easy access for remembering to drink water.
And everyone's always asked, these are Royal Dalton Gordon Ramsay plates. They're not cheap.
They were on sale. That's why we bought them.
Yeah, they're half price. We got them at the
the Royal Dalton store in Vaughan.
And I'm only saying that because a lot of people have asked us before.
And one plate broke, and
yes,
I can't
he
get
broke
it.
He broke it.
It fell. Something fell on it. It was actually from this cupboard right here.
Yes.
It was from this cupboard. Actually, well, beside the Brita, let's go there first.
Yes.
We found these containers here on Amazon, and they're airtight sealed containers, and this one has quinoa flakes. But this way it allows us, these are only the things that we use. So we have popcorn, quinoa flakes, we have oats, Splenda, self-rising flour, and barley.
Yeah.
It's regular quinoa.
And regular quinoa. And we love these because we like the visual. We like seeing them there, and it's always a reminder. It's the ones that we use the most too.
Yeah, and we use these all the time, so they're always being
used. And our kitchen's white, so this adds a little color.
It just adds a splash of color. Yeah. We want to get another set to add more stuff, but we're not sure if that's going to happen yet.
So we want to put some noodles in them.
And then
this is our
spice rack. So up here we have some containers. Again, our Betty Crocker containers. We have some rice up here. We have some sprinkles. And we love the fact that they fit perfectly on the shelf and don't take too much room. We then have our, of course, Mio container. We put all of our Mios in there. Then we have our regular spices, but this is where we tend to use all the spices that we cook with.
Yeah.
And we found this amazing little shelving. It's almost like a stair.
Solution store again. We love this thing.
And it fits different size cabinets.
Yeah, it's collapsible, so you can actually expand it or reduce it based on the size of your shelf.
And so when you take things down, you actually see what's behind, and you're able to see all your spices.
It's a lifesaver for us.
There's different variations of this one. There's another one that you can get that fits the inside of your cupboard, and it's narrow, and it adds just to shelving, and then you're able to put stuff in the middle as well. So find those things. They're great. So either Kitchen Stuff Plus must have them.
Yeah, we got this one as Solution Store.
No, this one was Bed Bath &
No, that's the one we returned.
Oh, that's the one we returned.
I said that before we filmed.
I always forget that. So this is
I remember because we had to find one to return it.
This is our spice shelf, by the way.
So our stove is here. Beside the stove, we have another spice rack, and these are the ones that are more the spices we found on trips. And Jean-Luc bought this amazing label maker, so we actually have every single one labeled. And I know, anal retentive, we are like that, guys. We do not like guessing things.
No.
We like preparing ourselves ahead of time.
And what's really cool about this label maker, FYI, it's an app.
Yeah.
So you buy this, it's a little printer, and it's an app on your phone, and it sends it through Bluetooth.
Yeah.
So you can design whatever you want.
We will talk about it on our tools video.
Exactly.
So we'll show you that in a future video. We also have a banana holder. Now, we never had one before, but we recently got one because we find our bananas bruise easily.
Yes, they bruise easily, and not only that, they're off the counter that way. They're out of the way, and we don't have like a fruit bowl on our counter because of the cats.
Yeah.
So this is a way to avoid the cats from playing with our fruit.
So now
we're fruit enough for them.
So now we've got talking to us about our fridge, right? So come on over, honey.
I'm gonna come over to this side.
Okay, so we got the fridge open here. I hope you guys can see. Yeah, you guys can see pretty well.
Okay,
so what we've done is, I'll start first. So we actually, in our drawer here, we actually taken all our cheese strings and split them apart, as well as our baby bell. You know how much we love cheese. This is all cheese.
That's
guys.
all cheese.
We eat a lot of cheese strings, and we are always prepared to have it because it's my go-to snack. You guys know I'm a cheese monster.
Another thing that we also have too is how we organize our fruits and vegetables. As we already mentioned, we talked about containers. And what did I tell you about containers earlier? Square containers. Yeah. Because we feel square containers maximize the space in your fridge. Again, it's a personal preference, but we use the Betty Crocker containers, like we were saying.
The ones with the yellow, the green lids.
We also use these ones here, which were the ones that we found at Walmart.
Yeah.
We also use the ones from the storage, the solution store as well.
And guys, the reason we say containers are great is because it maximizes the space in your fridge. We only have one fridge. We used to have two in our old house.
Exactly.
So we had to learn how to organize this fridge the best we could. And we will say this, square containers are your friend.
They are fantastic.
They are the best. And if you can find containers that are high enough, like for example, our Betty Crocker ones, they are the exact perfect height for a fridge. So you fill it to the top with as much stuff as possible, and you utilize all the space vertically you have in your fridge.
Another cool thing that I want to talk to you about are these wonderful green bags. So these are actually produce bags. The ones that we have here are, they're called the green bag.
Debbie Meyer green bags.
And my mom's the one who introduced me to these, and they actually really work well for your vegetables, especially your broccoli and your cauliflower. They work fantastic. So I would suggest buying some. We got them on Amazon.
Yeah.
And they come in a variety pack of 20.
Yeah. You also have your onion holder, honey. You want to talk
Yes,
about that?
and then I also have the onion holder here. I love this onion holder. I put my onion in it all the time. This one broke. It actually is supposed to be attached, but I still use it, so it's still
We
fantastic.
also have a lemon one.
One for the lemon.
Whenever you use half a lemon. We're not using it at the moment because we have no half lemons. Go ahead, hon.
And so that is I believe that is the refrigerator.
That's a refrigerator.
Yeah.
So we're going to show you guys some of our prepping here. You guys noticed there's some chicken, there's various things inside the fridge that we have. We are planning a future video on prepping as well. So we'll be talking about that at some point, just as well as our tools. So we have a whole series of videos coming out on other tips and tricks that we follow. So
But now we're going to talk to you about our freezer a little bit. Somehow we are now down to this is the only freezer that we have.
We used to have three
We used to have
almost.
3, and when we moved, we had an ice maker. We no longer have an ice maker here. As you can see, we love ice, so we have 5 trays of ice and then a whole bin that we transfer the ice. So there's usually always ice being made. Another thing we found, which is fantastic, if you want
On
ice
Amazon.
packs on Amazon, find these flat ice packs for your lunches. They take so much, they take no room in your freezer, plus in your lunch, barely take any room as well.
Yeah,
so your containers fit on top. They are fantastic and a great space saver.
Another thing that we do a lot of is we take our meats and our liquids and we freeze them in a
Flat.
Ziploc freezer container, and we freeze them flat. So
That is tomato sauce. That's my marinara.
Yeah,
and this is
ground turkey.
ground turkey.
That we split into 2 specific portions. And
another thing we do is
we grab our turkey bacon and we individually wrap these slices, or 2 slices for us, because that's
per serving size.
Yeah, per serving size, and we wrap them in saran wrap, and we freeze them individually. So when we want to have bacon,
We know we can just pull 2 slices of bacon out, ready to go. We know it's 2 points. If
Exactly.
we want 4 points worth, we grab 2 packs out.
Exactly.
So again, easy to go to and not wasteful. That way your bacon lasts a lot longer. Because when you're pointing out bacon, you know you're not going to eat 18 pieces of or 12 pieces of bacon.
And not just that, guys. What would happen is we would buy bacon, and then some of it we had to throw out. And we were tired of wasting food. And I'm trying to. You have to go the other way.
Oh, sorry.
So I was tired of wasting food. So therefore, by doing it this way, we're trying to make things last longer. Vegetables and meat are very expensive. So if you have tricks and tips that can help you keep them longer, use them. Our containers, our green bags, our foil, any of those things, and we'll have a video about these tips in the future.
We will be going into more detail with certain tips.
Yeah. So one last thing we wanted to show you guys, because we thought that this is one of Jean-Luc's tricks.
This is one of my tricks. I hate compost containers because whenever you get a bag out of the compost bag, how often do they actually stay inside your container? It's always falling out. You're in the process of like fixing some corn or cutting some vegetables, and then all of a sudden the bag falls into the container, and it's annoying to me. So I kind of was playing around the one day, and I decided to try something out and see if it worked. So you see how you have your regular bag here like this? And normally you would just take your bag and put it right into your container. And they don't usually stay very well because the lid opens and closes, right? So here's my little trick for you all. I'm gonna tell you guys, take your bag, put it in, take a pair of scissors, okay? Right in the center of your lid. So I'm gonna say, make one slit into the bag. Not a very deep one, but just one slit, okay? There you go. Now you're gonna throw that, you're gonna pass the bag between, and actually it's gonna be a little bit longer of a slit. There you go. Now, at this point, beside the hinges, you're gonna make 2 more slits. You're gonna make one other cut right here. And then...
He's also teaching me because I've never done this.
He's never done this before. This is all me. Another cut right here. So now it almost looks like you have... Pants in the back of your compost bag. Now, this on the opposite side of the hinge, right? You're gonna make 1 more slit. Right there. And then again on the next side too. And it's as simple as this. You then take your slits together and tie just a knot.
So this way your bag doesn't fall, and because it's tight around the edge of the container, you'll see that here, it actually doesn't fall in anymore. And this has worked actually pretty well. I have never done it before because I'm not the one who puts the bags. I
always put the bags in.
I take it out, put it in the compost, and bring it back empty.
Even when you
I do wash it all the time.
Yeah, you always wash it. And even taking it out, it's not that bad, is it? Like, it's easy to take out. Because
the only thing is that you can't fill it as much. But that's okay because we prefer emptying it more often because the smell eventually gets...
Yes, exactly. Well, now you have a compost bag that will never fall in to your compost bin.
So I hope you guys enjoyed these quick storage and kitchen tips. Like we said, this is a new series that we've started. We're gonna have another one. The next one I think we're doing is on our tools. So our general tools we use in the kitchen.
Things we use in the kitchen.
Yeah, that we
devices and gadgets.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that next time. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and share it. Make sure to comment below and let us know what kitchen hacks you have. Start sharing. Tell other people what you do.
What you do.
You never know what you might inspire.
Exactly. Don't forget to check out our website, www.gaze.com.
You can also find all our recipes at wgaze.com/recipes. And you can find us on all social media.
Using hashtag WWGaze.
You guys have a great night, or day, or evening, or whatever it is at the time that you're watching this. And we'll see you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.